What's going on, Dash University? How we doing today? What is up, Dash U? How we doing, everybody? Guys, today we're going to talk about probably one of the most important topics that you really need to focus on in your agency, and it's not just making money, it's keeping it. So guys, today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to set proper expectations from the get-go, and also make sure those expectations are set all the way through your actual campaigns, your project management, like literally everything you can do in between to make sure that you keep your money forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. If you guys are okay with that, drop a 3 in the chat. That's what's up, everybody. 3, 3, 3. Love it, guys. All right. Here we go. All right, guys. So one of the first things that you guys want to focus on, and I'm going to kind of storyboard this out, so that way it makes a little bit more sense to you guys, okay? So here, let's talk about like actual sales process really quick, okay? So first thing is you're going to go ahead and usually the sales starts in the prospecting, okay? It starts in this prospecting phase, right? And that's going to be phase number 1. Okay, now guys, one of the most expectation settings, probably like the highest of the highest if you're at the top of the mountain, like this is the highest place where you can go to make sure that your expectations are set properly. This is the first time that somebody's going to speak to you, somebody's going to ever literally talk to you. It's going to be in the prospecting phase, okay? So you go from the prospecting phase, okay? Then the next section is actual, let's call it demo. Now demo can be anything. Demo can be you're demoing the product, you're demoing the services, you're demoing maybe an Insta report, an Insta site. You can literally be demoing anything that you want. This is where your demo plus pitch, okay? To kind of make more sense to you, right? Demo plus pitch, number 2, okay guys? Then we're gonna go over here. Then we're going to go into sale, which is number 3, okay? This is where you're actually going out and making sales, okay? Where you're actually going and making the sale. Then we're going to go over here, we're going to go to number 4. Okay, guys? And this is going to be fulfillment, right? This is going to be fulfillment plus manage, okay? So this is basically after the sale is made, you're going out and literally fulfilling the orders for your clients, okay? So, guys, 4 really crucial steps where you need to be setting proper expectations. And in today's lesson, we're going to talk about how to set proper expectations in each one of these 4 steps, okay, guys? Because I can just tell you, we'll do a little bit of storytelling here, okay? Probably within the first like 5 or 6 years of my agency, we were literally burning and churning through clients, okay? And one of the most crucial elements after all of the research that we did and quality assurance to try to figure out where the hell our churn was coming from, what we realized was a lot of it was starting here, okay? In the prospecting stage. So the way that you're prospecting, you need to set proper expectations. Then it would go out to the demo and pitch. Now, if those of you guys can imagine, I mean, we had a call center of like almost like 20 people, right? Between the Philippines and Mexico and here in our Fort Lauderdale office. Now, you can imagine how every single person, if they're not trained properly, they're going to be saying whatever they want, right? And we know those high-end sales guys or those high-ticket closers where some of these guys, they just want to say anything they can to get the sale done, right? And unfortunately, that was probably the biggest. I'll put a little star here for you guys, okay? This is where the most of the churn came from. This is where most people cancel because, let's use some examples, right? You're going out and you're selling SEO, okay? Your closer's like, hey, we're going to get you results within 30 days. 30, 60 days, you're going to start seeing rankings fly up to the top. We're going to get you ranked number 1. How many of you guys have ever heard of sales reps, okay, where they're just promising the world? They're Facebook ads. Yeah, we're going to get you leads for $1 a lead, okay? Or a website. Yeah, we're going to have your website done within 24 hours, right? So it's like all of these things about setting proper expectations. Most of it, believe it or not, right here, I'm going to draw a freaking thin line right here, okay? Most of it is actually done right here. And this is actually almost like pre-sale plus the actual sale. Okay? This is where all the expectations need to be set. Because guess what, guys? If you guys are going out and you're making sales, if you are setting proper expectations in the prospecting stage where you're fronters, and guys, this is going to be different for each agency watching this. Some of you guys might be using fronters, right? Some of you guys might be using fronters in the Philippines. Some of you guys might be using VAs. Some of you guys might be fronting yourself. Some of you guys might be having your partner front, right? So it's going to be different in every single one of these scenarios. But what you need to focus on is step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, and finally, step number 4, all have to match up 100% in sync, guys, okay? It's very important, and it's probably one of the most crucial elements within your agency today. I think a lot of people right now, a lot of people are not focusing on this. Most people, in fact, they're focusing right here. And the reason why, guys, is because this equals money, right? They think that by going out and actually making a sale and making as many sales as they can, they're going to make more and more money. But what they're not realizing is they're making a sale and they're setting expectations horrible to the point where all the hard work to go out and actually get the sale, what do you think's happening, guys? What do you guys think is happening? Guys, these people are going to cancel on you within 30 to 60 days, right? Instead of actually backpedaling just a little bit, right? And working with your team. Now, guys, you can be in a situation where you're doing step 1, step 2, step 3, and even step 4, maybe all by yourself. It's just you. In fact, most of you guys today who are watching this, you guys might be in that exact situation, okay? So this is the easiest time within your agency, within your business, to make sure that this shit right here is set up 100% properly and 100% in sync, okay? Because as you guys go and you start replacing yourself on the prospecting end, then you're gonna have all your fronters, all these fronters going out prospecting, scheduling calls. They're gonna be saying one thing, okay? And then you're gonna have your sales guys, your high ticket closers, or whatever you wanna call them, gonna be going out and actually making the sales and doing the demos and doing the pitch and saying, hey, these are the services that we offer. This is how our services work. This is what the expectations that you can expect to receive from not only the service, but results to our team and customer service, to response times. It can literally be anything. It can be 100 different things. Okay, so setting expectations, some of you guys might be like, oh, okay, I'll just tell him that he's not going to get results in 30 days. He's going to get results in 90 days. That's just one thing of expectations. Expectations is something, it's in somebody's mind, okay? And expectations can mean different things. If I'm a client, maybe I don't care so much about the results, which sounds odd, but I care more about just good quality customer service, right? And when I send out a text message or if I send out an email, I want to know that I'm going to be responded to within X amount of times, right? Guys, put that on your service level agreements, okay? So one thing that you guys should be focusing on, okay, is every single one of you guys should be putting your expectations throughout your entire process right here. Let's go PMP real quick. I'm going to draw this out on a new sheet. Let me cancel that. Let's get this out of the way. All right, so let me draw this out for you guys really quick. Okay, so on your service level agreements, okay, so let's say this was your handy dandy contract, okay? This is the contract that you're gonna send to your customer, okay? And you got all your terms and conditions and everything, but like on every single contract, let's say the first thing here, okay, is how frequently are you going to speak to the person, right? Communication, right? So you wanna make sure, communication, okay? You want to make sure that your communication is inside of your service level agreement, okay? Now I'm gonna give you guys some examples. If you guys know that when someone fires you a message, whether it's through email or a text message, or if you're using Slack or Skype, whatever it is, you should put in here, hey, we are going to respond to you guys within 24 to 48 hours during business days. So Monday through Friday, which means if you send us a message on Monday, We're going to make sure to get your response by Wednesday at the latest, within 48 hours, okay, guys? Now, some of you guys, if you want to have better customer service and you want your expectations to go higher, you should definitely not wait 48 hours to respond to your customer. You should try to do it immediately, okay? Try to set this, guys, if you can, right here, to 24 hours. Okay? Now make sure, obviously, this is biz days, okay? Which means if somebody sends you guys an email, on Friday, you're not going to respond to them on Saturday. They need to understand that Saturday and Sunday is the day that you spend with their family or with your family, just like they spend it with their family, right? So you need to make sure that that's there. Okay, let's get this out of the way real quick. All right, awesome. Let's go to the next thing. And guys, communication can literally be anything. It can be any way that you want to do this. And some of you guys who are living your laptop lifestyle are probably in Hawaii drinking some margaritas. You might not want to answer in 24 hours. You might want to answer in 48 hours, or you might want to answer in 72 hours, whatever the case may be. Okay? This is completely up to you, but I'm just telling you the best way to do it, and this is the way that we have it in our agency, is 24-hour response time. That way, and the reason for that is it has to sound logical. Okay? Why are you taking an entire day to get back to me? Well, Bobby, I need to go out and you're sending me a request on maybe why your ads aren't performing. I need to get with the Facebook ads team, right? I need to see exactly what's going on. I need to go in, actually look at your campaigns, your ad sets, right? I need to find out. Now, I found out maybe what the problem was, but now I need to come back at you and I want to make sure I deliver a solution at the same time, right? So problem solution. I need more than 20 minutes to be able to go out and get that, right? So that's why communication, and guys, I can tell you right now, there's 3 main reasons why people cancel their service, okay? It's lack of communication, it's lack of results, okay? Lack of communication, lack of results, and then, well, who can guess what the third one is? Who can guess what the third one is? Go ahead and drop it in the chat. Lack of communication, lack of results, and what is the third one? The third one is actually almost stupid simple, okay? It's rapport. It's the relationship that you build with your client, okay? So if you don't have a relationship and your communication sucks, and your results suck, these guys are going to cancel, okay? So just a little side note for you. Now, guys, if you guys go ahead and you have your whole contract here, okay, so you want to put in your communication. Then the most important thing that you guys want to list out is exactly what they are getting, right? What am I buying? Like right now, if I go out and I buy a can of freaking soup from the store, and if I flip over that can, I know exactly the ingredients of what I'm about to consume. It should literally be the same exact thing, okay? So what am I getting, right? So what are the services? Service, and we'll call it BD for breakdown. Service breakdown, okay? Now guys, over here, what you want to list out is literally the difference between 2 different things, okay? You want to talk about what you're going to get on the setup side, and what you're going to get on the maintenance side, okay? Setup and maintenance. That's why if you guys ever log into the DashClicks platform, okay, and you literally go and you log into the store and you click View More, there's 2 sections, okay? And if you guys are obviously using DashClicks for fulfillment, you can literally just copy and paste that straight into your service level agreements, okay? You can copy and paste it, guys, because guess what? You can even go even more in depth in here. You can literally say, hey, for setup, and you can literally break down everything that's included. So here's all the things that are included in setup, and here's all the things that we're going to do on a monthly basis. Okay? Now guys, I cannot tell you how many times before we started doing this, pre-contract, or even if you're not doing a contract, guys, you can do this in an indoctrination email. Okay? You can do this in just a 1-pager. An expectation agreement, or whatever it is that you want to do, okay? Whether they sign it or don't sign it, it's a way of you deliberately telling this person, this is what you can expect to get, okay? Now guys, if you tell this person, hey, this is exactly what we're gonna do in the setup, so in the first 30 days, you are going to get every single one of these items, okay? Now, back in the day, what we actually used to do is, we used to go on a single line item. So we literally used to say, hey, on day 3, this is gonna be done. On day 7, this is gonna be done. On day 12, this is gonna be done. On day 18, this is gonna be done. You can go day by day breakdown on this, but if you wanna just keep it casual and simple, just literally say, guys, we have 30 days to do everything, okay? So if I'm running your Facebook ads, I got 30 days to go out and come up with a campaign strategy. 30 days to actually complete all of the ads, write the copy, build the funnel if you're building a funnel, create all of the campaigns, create all the assets, create all of the ads, set up my pixels, create my retargeting list, my audiences. Do you understand? So there's multiple different line items that need to be done. And this is, guys, this is for every single service, okay? So if you're selling somebody Facebook ads, funnel building, SEO, and Google ads, let's say you're selling them 4 things. What you should be doing is you should be doing this, okay, times 4 if you're selling them 4 different services. And this is how it should be broken down inside of your service level agreement, okay? Because then what happens is, they say, hey, how come you guys didn't create the copy? Or how come my campaign's not live? Well, Bobby, I told you, and it's right here in the SLA. I told you I needed 30 days to set everything up, and this is why. This is a lot of work right here. We're doing all these line items. So I need at least 30 days. Now, guess what, guys? If you guys finish this in 20 days or 15 days, which in most cases we do, okay, in most cases you give a little bit of time, that extra time. You don't want to put yourself in a tight situation. If you know that it takes you literally 7 days to do all of this, say 14 days. Double it. That way if anything goes wrong in the mix, you're safe. Because if you can deliver a product in half the amount of time, what are you doing? You're over exceeding their expectations, right? So in their mind, they're like, okay, I'm going to get this done. It's going to take me 30 days. But holy shit, Bobby got it done in 10. Bobby is a hero. Bobby got it done in 10 days. And then Bobby's going to blow you a kiss. And you're going to love it. You're going to catch it. Just put it in your pocket. Bang. Okay, because you now are a hero. Okay, now let's continue with this, okay? So that's on the setup side. So what it's protecting you against is saying, hey, I thought this was included. Well, no. If you look right here, you can see everything that's included. Everything is included that we're going to give you is right here in front of you. Okay? And guys, another thing that you should just toss into your mind really quick is when you guys are in this stage right here. Okay, I'm going to pull this back. Can we go PMP real quick? When you guys are in this stage right here, okay? So you'll see here, and I'll make this bigger, okay? This right here, this stage is right here, the one that we put a little asterisk next to, okay? This stage, the demo and then the pitch, during that pitch, what do you think you guys are going to be going over? Exactly what you are going to get, line item by line item. The expectations of how long it's going to take you to do every single thing, okay? Let's go back to the other page. Awesome. Okay, guys. So if somebody is telling you, hey, I want to purchase 4 things, you bet your ass you better have 4 of these boxes talking about setup and then going through the maintenance. Maintenance is also super important because you're going to get people like, why people cancel? Hey, what am I getting from you? What are you doing on a monthly basis? Why am I paying you, Bobby? Why can't I just take my $1,000 and pay somebody else? What am I paying you to do? What are you actually doing? Well, Sandy, hey, I don't know if you realize, but everything that we're doing is actually right here on your service level agreement. You can see it line item by line item. Here we're going in and we're altering your ads every single month. We're going in here and we're checking your campaign. Here we're going in and we're doing different bid strategies. And here we're going in and we're creating new ad sets so we can target different audiences. And then we're also split testing ads. And then we're also doing a funnel review and tweaking your funnel. Like literally, this is exactly what you're getting, right? So do you see how easy it is when you lay something out in front of somebody and you deliberately go over it with them on the front end before they give you the credit card? In their mind, they understand exactly what they're getting. They understand, hey, okay, I know what my communication channels are, so there's no reason for me to get pissed off if you answer me in 6 hours instead of 2 hours. Well, saying my communication, it's right here, it's 24 hours. We have 24 hours to respond back to you. Okay, it's right here. We went over it at the beginning, right before you gave me your credit card. It's literally right there. It says it right there on our SLA. Okay, or well, hey, this wasn't included. I thought you guys were gonna create a video ad for me in our Facebook ads. I didn't know that we had to shoot a video. Well, Sandy, it's literally right here. It doesn't say anything about creating a video ad in here. And sometimes, guys, you might want to do things like this. We used to do this shit. You put a little asterisk, and you put the things that it doesn't fucking include. Like videos are not included, comma, sold separately if you want to sell a video separately, right? Or if you're selling a website, asterisk, domain not included. Things like that, okay? Because all you're doing is you're setting, once again, what this whole theme of this video is about, expectations. Okay, you're setting proper expectations on the front end. So guys, communication, that's down pat. Okay, Sandy, I'm gonna switch Sandy to Bobby because I like Bobby better. Sandy's not flowing with me, right? I don't know what it is about Sandy, you're just not doing it for me. So we're gonna switch it to Bobby. Bobby's the new business owner, okay? So Bobby, 24 hours. Okay, I get back to you in 24 hours. And guess what, guys? You get back to Bobby, because you're a boss and you're like me, you're like anybody on our team, you get back to them, bang, within like 20, 30 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. You look like a freaking hero. It's like, does Bobby sleep with his cape on? Like, what is happening here? Okay? That's what you're going to look like. You're going to look like a freaking hero. Okay? So you got your communication is down packed. Bang, done. Service. Exactly what you're getting, the breakdown. Down packed, done. Next one, which gets awkward, but it's totally cool. You got to speak about it. You're a big boy. Let's talk about billing. Okay? Let's talk about billing. Sometimes people get pissed off. They're like, hey, call you like, Bobby, why the hell did you just, or Bobby calls you like, hey, why did you just bill my credit card? $1,500 bucks. Well, Bobby. Well, of course, this is awkward because if they're both Bobby, this is gonna get awkward. Okay, if they're both Bobby on both ends. Screw it, they're both Bobby. I like Bobby that much, they're both Bobby. Bobby says to Bobby, he says, hey, you charged me $1,500 bucks. Can we hit the GoPro real quick? GoPro in the house! That's not the GoPro. GoPro in the house! What's going on, everybody? Loosen up a little bit. Get in the zone. Get the energy there. We got Isaac on the ones and twos. We got Angel in the house. What is up, everybody? All right, let's go P&P. We're back to normal. All right, so Bobby says to Bobby, he says, Bobby, why'd you charge me $1,500 bucks on my credit card? I'm looking at my statement. I just see that you banged my credit card out for $1,500 bucks. Well, Bobby, if you look right here on our service level agreement, you got a bill date. You got a bill date, Bobby. And literally, under here is our terms. It literally says, we're going to be billing your card every single month on the same day of the month, the day that you sign the agreement, which means if you sign up on the 7th of January, we're going to be billing your card on the 7th of February. And then again, on the 7th of the next month, and the next month, of the next month. It's going to keep happening, right? So to make sure that your billing is 100% on point, look at this. Spill date. Maybe an E. That would look cool. Yeah, that might work. We'll drop a little I in there, okay? It's your bill date, guys. So there's no issues. There's zero issues. Now, guys, communication is 100% down pat. Service breakdown. Yeah, I told you, Bobby, exactly what you're getting on the setup side. I told you how long it's going to take. I told you what you're going to get every single month from me after that for your $1,500. And I even told you, Bobby, when I'm going to bill you the $1,500 on. Okay? So you literally should know everything on here. Okay? You should know everything on here. These are honestly, guys, the three top things that you should have in all SLAs, all service level agreements. You should have this. Okay? Now, guys, you can get fancy, and you can add more shit on here if you want to. Okay? But I think as long as you have these three things on here, okay, I think you're golden. Now, then we get on to results. Well, Chad, how the hell am I going to put results in an SLA? Right? In my opinion, you shouldn't. Okay? Because results may vary. That's something that needs to be not in the SLA agreement, okay? But that's something that needs to be set on the proper expectations from this guy right here. Oh. Right there. Bang. Okay? Let's go back to this board real quick, this beautiful board. So guys, prospecting. Let's walk through this really quick. I'll give you a quick example. Okay, prospecting. Oh, hey, is this Bobby the Painter? Hey, Bobby the Painter. My name is Chad. I'm here calling from Social Agency. I just wanted to see if you'd be interested in getting a free website. Go ahead and send you a free website right now. Bobby the Painter says, yes, send me the website. Okay, awesome. Guess what, Bobby? One of our project managers is going to be calling you on date and time. They're going to be calling you on date and time so we can go over the website with you, and if you're interested, possibly activating the site for you. Check. I didn't say anything in here about results. I didn't say anything about charging them $1,500. I didn't say anything in here about anything. All I said was, hey, got something for you. Get them to raise their hand. They said yes. Awesome. Now they go over and they schedule a demo. Okay? And once again, guys, I put an asterisk here for a damn reason. Okay? This is the demo and pitch. This right here, this little box right here, okay, where Johnny the salesman, let's hit the side note. Let's go side real quick. Side cam. Bang! That's the side cam. Maybe that's not the side cam. Nope. All right. Little delayed side cam, but we'll take it. Hey, side cam, how you doing? All right. Guys, Johnny, the salesman, is going to say, hey, he's going to go literally back to here. And this is what we used to do for our reps, just so you know, guys. Okay? For our reps, we used to literally say, hey, here's the things, here's how I want your demo. Here's how I want your pitch to go. Okay? The first thing that you're going to do on the demo, which is in the first maybe 2 or 3 minutes of the call, is I want you to start building rapport, build a relationship. Okay, do the regular general shit, which is like, hey, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, I've been working at a social agency for 6 years now. My job here, and once again, you're even setting expectations on what your job is and what your role is within the company. My job here, Bobby, is to make sure to match you up with the best services, okay, that can provide you solutions for your company. Okay, so Bobby the Painter, I'm going to make sure that by the end of the phone call, I'm going to be able to literally list out everything that we think would actually help you accelerate your business. Okay? So now I'm setting expectations on the front end. Okay? Then I'm going to go down here and service. This is like the biggest thing, and I'll tell you why, guys, okay? Especially, we'll go storytelling real quick. Okay, let's do a quick storytell. Okay, guys? I know I had to get close to make it awkward, but let's do a little 3 second delay. Okay, we're good. Okay, guys, so here's a little storytelling, okay? A little fairy tale for you. We probably burned and churned during our call center days, I want to say more than 500 clients, just because here, the service, they thought they were buying something, then it went into production, and they got something else. And it wasn't the problem on the production team. The problem was on the salesperson, okay? Where the salesperson was, one, not educated on the products that he was selling, okay? So somebody who's trying to sell SEO and Facebook ads needs to understand how SEO and how, they don't need to understand how to do it. They don't need to be an SEO person, but they need to understand the psychology of how SEO and how Facebook ads and some type of strategy can actually help this business. They need to understand this, the psychological input of, hey, I get it, SEO is just not like a 30-day thing, it's like a 6-month thing that you want to do, right? Because it takes time to get you actually ranked up, right? They need to understand that Facebook ads, there's no such thing as like 40-cent leads. It really doesn't exist. I'm gonna get you 40-cent leads for a roofer, okay? Because what do you think most businesses, the types of conversations that are happening during a sales call, is what do you think we can expect to get for leads? How many leads do you think we can get a month, right? So number one question, every single business asks the marketing company, how many leads do you think we can get this month for this $1,500 a month budget, and then another $1,500 going each? So that's $3 grand I'm gonna spend. How many leads can I get for that $3K? You know what I would say? Well, Bobby, that's a great question. I can just tell you from being in the industry, we've seen some averages, but the things that change is maybe location, depends on the location that you're at. Depends on the videos and the types of quality that we're going to use for your videos. Depends on how we write the copy for the ad. Depends on what your landing page looks like. Now, hopefully we're developing your landing page to make sure it looks the best. Make sure it works out with the campaign. Depends on how we're retargeting. Depends on if you have a pixel already there with data, right? There's many variations that come into play, Bobby. So for me to sit here and say, hey, it's going to cost you $9.33 every single lead you got, would not be fair to you, because it's not me setting proper expectations. What we usually do, Bobby, is we'll run the campaign for 30 days, and then what we do is we take all of that data, and then we'll get some type of averages for you, and then what we do is, let's say it might be $20 a lead or $30 a lead, right, Bobby? So what we're going to do every month after that is try to create other ads, try to create or target other audiences, try to use the pixel and create lookalike audiences to actually go out and beat that ad that's costing you $30 a lead and get it down to $28 a lead and then $25 a lead. And over time, what we're going to be doing, Bobby, is getting you better results, right? So you see here, instead of some of you guys, which are like, oh yeah, we could get dollar leads, we can do it. Yeah, just give us 30 days. Guys, what do you think is going to happen? He's going to cancel in 30 days if you guys don't get him a dollar lead. So you're literally shooting yourself in the fucking face before you even started the campaign. Like, what are we doing here? Did you just want to sign this guy up to take the 3K and run? Like, is that why you're in business, is to just burn and turn people? Or would you rather maybe not get the sale but be upfront and honest about it to keep that client for years instead of just 30 days? Because guess what? That's 3K times, let's say if he stays for a year, that's 3K times 12 or 1,500 because he's paying you for services, right? Even if it's $1,000, guys, it's 12K versus 1K. You're literally 12xing your results on every single client, because in recurring, guys, in an agency space, what happens, right? And I know I keep preaching about this, but you get what's called the stack effect, right? Where you have clients that just keep stacking 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And it never ends. They keep stacking 5, another client, right? So if you can literally do this to every single one of these clients, guys, all that's going to happen is the expectations that you are setting on the front end are going to help you win on the back end. Okay? So let's go through this again really quick. Then we're going to go into the next topic here. Communication, guys. I can just tell you from my experience as an agency owner, you want to provide at least a 24-hour window of communication. Okay? If you're in the agency space and you're working with clients, most of the time you're going to get this by email. Okay? Some of you guys who are building a better rapport, or if you're a smaller agency, okay, you'll use things like Facebook Messenger for communications or text messages. I don't know if I would recommend using that too much. You want to go more down like a professional path, maybe like Slack. I can tell you the issue with Slack, the pros and the cons, right? Pros is you're able to provide fast communication. It's a chat, it's a live chat, right? Cons is going to take you a lot of time and dilute your time throughout the day, right? So you're giving great customer service, but then your production starts to go down, so you got to be careful with that, okay? What I would recommend doing is stick to emails and phone calls, okay? Now, if they're calling you, try to answer the phone if you're available and say, hey, I'm kind of busy right now, but what I can do, if it's not super high priority, like if your website's not down or your ads are burning, right? Let's schedule a call in 2 hours once I finish my meetings for the day. Schedule a call in 2 hours. I'll be more prepared for you, and then I can give you the time that you need where we can talk about your campaign and go over everything. Okay, guys? So communication. Service breakdown. You guys if you're using DashClicks, okay, this can't get any easier, okay? Here's what you do if you're using DashClicks. Okay, let's open up a browser real quick. Let's get one of these browsers open. Let's log into this bad boy, okay? Let's go PMP real quick. All right, cool. So you can literally go here into fulfillment, okay? And then you can go into any one of these services. So let's say you're going to be doing Facebook ads, okay? Now let's say this is the package that you're going to be selling your client. You literally click View More. And this, guys, see setup, all this, and monthly. You see how we did that there? You should literally copy every single one of these. So if you're selling them SEO, copy and paste this into your contract. And create, if you're using like Word, it's super simple. Create a table with 2 columns. Table with 2 columns. Setup in the first column, monthly in the in the second column. Okay? And if you're doing, let's say, SEO, it's the same thing here. Look at this. Here's setup. Look, this is everything that we do in the setup, and this is everything that we do in monthly. So we're not leaving any stone unturned. We're not having a curiosity play here. Okay? Let's go back to PMP real quick. Same thing here. Let's say if you're doing a funnel. Okay? And this is the funnel that you were doing. Check this out. Now funnel, there's no monthly because it's just a one-time setup fee. But this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a funnel. I'm going to create a landing page setup and design. I'm going to set up the funnel steps, do the landing page optimization, create email list, create immediate email notification, create delay. Like you're literally saying in here, hey, Bobby, this is exactly what you are going to get, right? So when you're building out these SLAs that you have, these service level agreements, okay? You are literally including your SLAs. Just copy, guys. I promise you it will save you so much money. Not only now, but later on down the road as you go and you start scaling out your agency. All you're going to be doing is building a better book of business versus building people that you're going to burn and churn. It's the worst way to do business, okay? So you got that set up. You got like literally, and what I would recommend doing here is just another side thing for you guys to do. Okay, you can do one of 2 things. One, you could just purchase the Dash Accelerator if you want to make your life super easy. We actually give you all of our contracts, and then you can just literally copy and paste those so you don't even have to worry about it. That's the first thing. Or second thing, if you want to, you maybe have your own contracts, totally fine. Like I said, you can just go into DashClicks and just copy and paste the setup and then the monthly maintenance in there. Totally cool too, okay? So you do that, guys, and then billing. You want to make sure that your bill date. Now, usually, guys, what we do in our contracts, when we used to do the contracts, okay. Let's kind of draw out what a contract might look like, okay? Just like as an example. Very cool. So let's just say that you had a contract, guys. So usually at the top, okay, you want to grab your logo, put your logo there and make it look beautiful. And then the first paragraph up at the top, okay, here is where you want to have, hey, it's from me to you, which is my company name, your company name, the date that the date that the contract was signed on. And then what we'll do is we will literally put a box right up at the top with the pricing, and we'll split it up. We'll talk about setup, monthly, okay? And then we literally have bullet points. Bang, 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 bang. So what am I doing here, guys? Just copying and pasting from DashClicks if you're using DashClicks, okay? And this is for, let's say, well, let's draw it out here. Let's say this is for SEO. Okay, here's my thing for SEO. And then if I'm doing this again, let's say if I have another one, okay, here. Well, let's just say this was literally identical to this one, okay? So let's just say you have another whole setup here. Bang. Let's say this is for Facebook ads. Okay, guys. So this is a way that you should be setting up your contracts, is what you're doing is, and guys, now think about this really quick, okay? Think about this. Let's go back over, bang, to here. Okay, guys. So on the prospecting, I'm not really saying too much on the prospecting, okay? So most of the main focus should honestly be right here. But your prospecting obviously should match up. Should be right here and just kind of moving in. I feel like I'm the weatherman. Like we have like hurricane forces just moving in down the eastward side. So if you're in any of these areas, just make sure that you evacuate. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Shit's about to go down over here in Dash U. Okay, no, all seriousness, guys. Like this 2, 3, and 4. Super high end. This is where all the frequency happens. So if your prospector is flipping a lead, make sure that whatever the hell this guy is saying here, it is 100% matching up here. So if I'm literally saying for SEO, you're going to get this, 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 and this. This is your build. This is what's going to happen. This is how everything's going to work. This is communication. Everything should literally be on this contract. Everything should be on this contract. Bang, bang, bang. Okay? 100% should match up here and here. Awesome. Now guess what, guys? What do you think is going to happen? Bang, after the contract, you got to start fulfilling orders. What do you think you're going to do here? What do you think you are going to do here? You're going to do the same freaking thing, right? Because if you can create a system, and that's all this is, guys. This is a system. This is, you are paying me money. What are we doing in an agency, right? What's the monetary value? We're selling time, okay? So if you're going to pay me X amount of dollars, I'm going to give you X amount of time, and for that time, I'm going to do these services. That's all we're doing. It's an exchange. It's an exchange. That's all services. Hey, you pay me this, I'll do this for you. This is my service, okay? Now, some of you guys might be getting paid higher because your service is maybe premium. Some of you guys might be getting paid lower because you're startup stage, trying to work your agency up, right? Whatever it is, you're just doing an exchange. That's all you're doing, okay, guys? So what I want you to focus on is, if you already have this, before you even start doing this right here, before you get into this structure right here, okay, it's going to save you a whole lot of money and time. And you're going to keep a whole lot more clients. Because the expectation setting the entire way through is going to be 100% priceless. Because on the prospecting side, it's going to match up to the demo, and then the sale, and then the fulfillment. And guess what they're going to get? Everything that is right here in their SLA, in their service level agreement. Okay, guys? Every single thing that's in the service level agreement, they're going to get right in there. Who's excited? Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Drop a 3 in the chat. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Guys, that's what I'm talking about, okay? So what I want you to really focus on and realize, once again, is most of the things that we're teaching you, especially this, it doesn't have to be complex. It can be simple. Just make sure that there's a strategy behind it, okay? And make sure that you're doing this ethically, which is the things that we like to teach you, okay? Because put yourself in another person's shoes. Let's say if you were Bobby the painter and you were getting sold on these services, okay? If the guy over here said, hey, I want to sell you some SEO, I'm going to flip you over to my SEO guys, we're guaranteeing SEO within 7 days, you get your results or your money back. Okay, and then the demo guy's like, hey, yeah, we guarantee results with an SEO. We got 60-day guarantee. And then you're like, what the hell? This guy just told me 7 days, and now I'm getting hit with 60 days. And then it's like, screw it, I'll buy it because you're such a good salesperson. Okay, I go into the sales process, and there's no SLA here. I just get a credit card. I go straight in. Okay? And then they start fulfilling the orders. 7 days goes by. Bobby's going to get that call. Say, hey, you told me that I was going to be ranked #1 for plumber in all of the world in 7 days. That's what you told me when you first called me. Okay. And then you are already at this stage. And what do you think happens there, guys? You start getting refunds. You start getting disputes. People start leaving bad reviews on your business online. It's just an unethical way of doing things, right? So, guys, just make sure everything is lined up across the board. Okay? It's got to go all the way across. And if you go all the way across here, you're going to start going smoothly, just connecting the dots. Okay? So, guys, hopefully that helps you out. This has been another amazing episode of Dash University. I love all of you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.